Hello everyone. I'm just gonna finish getting set up real quick. Gonna pull up my tablet so I can see your comments when you come in. Okay. Like I said, hello everyone. Welcome to the replay if you're watching the replay. I'm Nikki with Chalkin' with Nikki. And today I'm going to create a Halloween design with our October 31st transfer. So as you come in, please make sure you're saying hello in the comments so I know you're here. And if you're catching the replay, comment #replay for me. As we get going, if you like what you see, if you wouldn't mind liking my video and sharing, you can hit the share button at the bottom left hand of your mobile device. If you've watched any of my videos lately, you know that I'm obsessed with fall right now. I love everything about fall. Hay rides, pumpkins, pumpkin patches, pumpkin pie, doesn't matter. I love it all. And one of the things I love most is Halloween and seeing the kids and all of their costumes and how excited they are to go trick-or-treating. I absolutely love it. So I wanted to share a Halloween transfer with you guys today. So Halloween is the next big holiday that I decorate for. So I'm gonna start getting started on that. I've got a couple of ideas that I'm gonna share with you guys as we go through the month and get closer to October. And I'll show you some of the transfers that I've gotten that I'm so excited about. So this is a big transfer I've gotten, and it's called the Halloween Webs. And this is great for decorating windows. It's great for decorating the trick-or-treat bags. You can do t-shirts and canvases and pillows. The possibilities are endless. I love this. And then I've got the Monsters transfer. And this has a lot of additional pieces that you can really make your designs have a lot of detail. I don't know if you can see, there's two parts to the witches so that she can have her base, and then you can decorate her skirt and her hair and her broom and her striped leggings. It's really cute. Love this transfer. Hi Tammy. The next one that I'm going to show you guys is the Halloween Fun. And you can use these also on your treat bags. You can use these to add to other designs that you're working with for Halloween. I'm actually going to be using this one today because I'm going to do two designs with the October 31st transfer. You can add the Eek, Boo, and the Spook. These are cute little designs that you can add to your trick-or-treat bags. You can add these to birthday cards. You can put these, the possibilities are really endless. You could put these on anything. And then our Halloween labels. And again, these are adorable. They're gonna be so cute for Halloween. I can't wait. You can do these on the deco blocks and put the little lights inside of it and really make these pop for your decor. These are so cute. Okay, so remember, as you come in, say hello, and if you have any questions, make sure you post them in the comments. I'd love to answer them for you. On this project, I'm gonna be using our chalk paste. Now, our chalk paste is water soluble. And what that means is it goes on wet and it dries hard. So to remove the chalk paste from any of my reusable surfaces, I just spray them down with water and then wipe it off when I'm done so that I can reuse that surface. And that's part of the beauty with Couture, is that you can reuse your surfaces. So you're not constantly having to buy new chalkboards or new just regular boards that you've got. You can reuse them over and over and over. As long as your chalkboard, you can wash them and take it off. They're great for that. So again, the design I'm going to be working with today is the October 31st. And I'm going to show you 2 different designs with that. And I'm going to start by using this Grayson 9x12 board. And I don't know if you can hear the planes going over me. Sorry if that's so loud. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. On the back of all of our transfers is instructions that tell you exactly how to peel, apply, remove, clean, dry, and store your transfers. So I'm just going to take this out. Now, because this is one piece, I don't have to write on the back of this transfer. I can tell where the mat is. But normally, I would write on that so I know exactly which side to put it on, and I do recommend that, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, I'm just going to set this to the side. So when you lift your transfer, you always want to lift, start with a corner and then go side to side. You never want to pull corner to corner because these are fabric and they can stretch. So you just want to slowly peel this off the backing. And then I'm going to lay it on the Grayson board and smooth it out. So I'm going to just eyeball this to kind of see where the center is, and then I'll move it if I need to. That might be a little crooked, we'll see. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to fuzz that because it is a brand new transfer. It is really sticky. So when I say I'm going to fuzz it, all I'm doing is I'm just going to lay it on top of a towel, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of the fibers from the towel so that it makes the transfer a little less sticky. And instead of trying to fight with the transfer and lay the transfer on top of the towel, I'm going to lay the towel on top of the transfer. It just makes it easier. And then I'll just smooth it out and pick up some of those fibers. And then I'll lay it back on my board. Oh goodness, I should have done this differently. I should have left part of it on the transfer and then laid it down. That always makes it so much easier. Okay. Excuse me while I wrestle with this transfer. Okay, there we go. And then I'll just adjust it as I lay it down. Nope. Nothing ever runs smoothly in a live. Have you noticed that? But that's okay. There's no perfect crafters out there, that's for sure. There we go. Now as I lay this down, I'm just gonna smooth it. I'm gonna make sure that I don't have any air bubbles in these silk screen areas. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's the clear areas here. And everywhere that you see one of those is a silk screen area, and that's where the paste is gonna go. Now what makes that special is that the silk screen area really allows your paste to go on smooth. So you get that smooth professional look every time you apply it. The only thing you have to make sure of is that you don't have any air bubbles when you're placing the transfer down. There we go. All right. So I'm going to start today, like I said, I'm going to use chalk paste. Now all of our chalk paste comes in these 3-ounce jars. And they come with a foil on top of them so that you make sure that your paste is fresh when you get it. And if you've ever gotten a chalk paste and you've opened it up, sometimes it'll be separated And all you have to do is stir that up. That's the pigments that are inside the chalk paste. And you just want to make sure that you mix that up thoroughly so that it goes on consistently in color with your design. All right, so for this design, I'm going to use the color Pumpkin. And I'm going to go ahead and open the white because I'm going to do the October 31st in the color white. So as I'm crafting, hi Jennifer. So as I'm crafting, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Chalk Couture and what makes it so great. One of the things that's so great about Chalk Couture, if you're a crafter, is the fact that if you own your own store on Etsy, or you know, if you're selling stuff on eBay, things like that, you can totally incorporate this into your business. You can sell your finished designs on those websites, and it makes it, they're really easy to create, because if you can spread peanut butter and jelly, you can create with this. And that's what makes them so unique. Now, you can also, if you're like me, I like to host workshops, and I like to do home parties, and I like to get with my girlfriends and, you know, chalk, and we hold these chalk and chats, and we just get together and have a really good time. But if that's not your thing, you certainly don't have to do that. You can do Chalk Couture as a hobby or a business. It's completely up to you. So remember, as you guys come in, say hello. And if you have any questions, please make sure you post them in the comments. I'd love to answer those for you guys. And if you're liking what you see so far, make sure that you like my video and share it with your friends. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm not going to scrape that off because I'm going to hurry up and do the October 31st in white. Okay, I'm just going to go over this, and I'm just going to put the chalk paste, and I'm going to move it around on the board so that I can get all of that silk screen area covered. Okay, I'm going to lift this up and reveal the design. Now, I did see a couple air bubbles where I did not get it pushed down all the way, but that's okay. It'll give it a vintage look or a distressed look, which is totally fine. I'm just going to put this in water real quick so I can rinse it off. And then I'm going to show you another design with that transfer. So there's a lot of different ways that you can incorporate Chalk Couture into your life. It's only $99 to join, and you get $240 worth of products. You get a website, and I'd love to share that information with you. If you're interested, just comment info below. I'm gonna let this dry, and I'll bring it closer so you guys can see it. I love the way it turned out. So I'm just gonna set that one aside, and I'm gonna let it dry. And now I'm gonna get my other board, and I'm gonna show you guys how to remove a design today. So this is a design that I did previously, and I'm just gonna wet this down and let it soak in and then take it off, because I'm going to add, I think, the spider to the next one. I saw another designer use that on her page, and I loved it, and I thought I'd share that with you guys today. So I'm just gonna spray this down with water, and then I'm gonna let it soak for a little bit so that I can just wipe it off and remove it. And I'm just gonna start with a paper towel. Now the board I'm using is also a Couture board. We have a full line of surfaces and accessories. And you can find those on my website, and I'll post the link in the comment when I'm done with the video. So I'm just gonna give this another quick spray. And finish wiping that off. Now, as you can see, these designs are really quick to create. Unless it's a large design, they really don't take that much time, and you can get done with projects really quickly. So if you are in the business of selling your finished products, imagine how much that can help you. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that dry. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that October 31st transfer again. And I'm gonna lay it on this towel, and I'm gonna clean it up so I can use it again on the next design. Okay. And I just cleaned this up with a Clorox wipe. And I'll just simply wipe off the rest of the chalk paste. And then I'll lay another towel on top of it since I am reusing it, because I'm just gonna fuzz the back again. So I don't have to worry about cleaning it up and putting it back on the backing just yet. If I was gonna put it back on the backing, of course I'd just wipe the front and back down to get all of the chalk paste off, and then I'd let it dry face down, so that it gets sticky on the back again, because our transfers are reusable, and if you take care of them, they can be reused up to 8 times. I've personally used mine over 8 times, and you get a lot of projects out of that. Okay. So I'm just gonna dry the top, because you want to make sure it's dry before you put it on your board. All right. I'm going to grab my board again. Now this time I'm not going to do the center part. I'm not going to do the October 31st. Let's see if I can get smarter with this time. Have an easier time applying it. Somewhat. I'm gonna move it up just a tad. Kind of center it on this board a little bit before I move the top part. There we go. Now I'll pick this up. And then I'll just smooth it down. Again, I'm making sure that I don't have any air bubbles in this design. I'm a little too high, but that's okay. This is just for me, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not selling it. If I was, I'd make sure that I centered it more. Okay. So this next one, I'm gonna use the color Plum. And I'm just gonna go across the silk screen areas again. It's not gonna show up all that much because it is a black background. But for Halloween, I think purple and black look great together, so I'm not too worried about that. I can always redo this with another color, purple, if I don't like it at all. Because again, these are semi-permanent chalk paste, so if you don't like what you're working with, you can always spray it with water and wipe it off like I just showed you. Hi, Tanya. Okay. Tanya is my perfectionist. She's on my team, and I didn't center this, Tanya. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna lift this up. Now I can see the purple just fine. I'm not sure if it shows up on video or not, but I'll try to bring the board closer. And I'm just gonna take this transfer and lay it in some water upside down so that that chalk paste doesn't dry on my silkscreen area while I'm working with the rest of the design. So I'm gonna close these up. There. I don't know if you guys can see the purple. Again, if you have any questions, just make sure you post them in the comments. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do magenta for the center so that it really stands out. But I'm just going to dry these lines real quick. So excuse the blow dryer. It's going to get a little loud. Okay. So now I'm going to add, if I can find one to do it, here it is. I'm going to add, I think, the spider. Since I used purple, I could use spooky too. What do you guys think? Which one should I use? I'll go with the spider. Let's see. And this is dry now, so I can go ahead and add something to the top of it. I'm just going to let this board come back to room temperature before I apply something to it. Now you could do these stripes in different colors. Do the spider. Good choice, Tammy. I think so too. I love the spider. Okay. Yeah, I think the spider. I think you're right. That's gonna look really good. Spider good, definitely. Okay, so I'm just gonna write on the back of this, which I don't have the right pen, hold on. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna write spider on the back of this. Since there are so many pieces to this design, I want to make sure that I put it back on the right one. Okay. I'll set this aside and I'm going to fuzz the back of this. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna try to make sure that I get it all the way to the top. So I'm just gonna, because this is black, it's kind of hard to see. But I think, well, that's a little low. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna use white for the web, and I think the word eek. And then I'm gonna do this spider in this real pretty wild berry color. Now I know spiders aren't really that color, but I think it'll be pretty. I don't think it really matters. So I'm just gonna grab a small squeegee to do the spider, and I'm actually gonna start from the bottom right by the spider, and I'm gonna just pull straight up. And I'm just making sure that I don't touch him. And then I'm not gonna squeegee that off because I am working with multiple colors and I don't want it to dry. Okay, so now I'll do, oh, that's right, I wanted to do the color Eek. Hot Mess Express over here. I can't keep up with what I'm doing. There we go. I'm gonna flip this around. Look, Jennifer, I'm using my right hand. Aren't you impressed? There we go. Now I'm gonna add the magenta for the spider. You know, I still get so excited every time I pull off these transfers. I'm always amazed at how great the design looks. I absolutely love it. Because I'm not very talented, but I do like to craft. So it makes me feel like I got a lot of talent going on when that's really not the case. There we go. And I'm just gonna lift this up. Again, making sure I lift top to bottom. Oh, he turned out so cute. I love it. Good choice, you guys. So cute. I should add a little glitter. I always want to add glitter. Glitter is my life. All right, I got my glitter. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to the spider. Love it. You guys give me some thumbs up or hearts if you love how it turned out. I'm just gonna tap this in real lightly. And then I'll shake this off. And I'm gonna use my blow dryer real quick. Perfect. Here, I'll bring it closer so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see the sparkle and the glitter, but I love how this turned out. It's so cute for Halloween. So excited. So you can purchase all of these supplies on my website, and I'll post the link to that in the comments as well. And remember, you can post any questions you have in the comments, and I'll come back and answer those for you. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.